Hi, beautiful souls. I have just finished a 3-day grape fast, feeling very good for it, much more alert, much clearer headed, got so much done, and I just feel really good. And so I'm definitely going to continue doing this. I mean, I used to fast all the time on my healing journey since since 2016, but I stopped in more recent years to allow for medication and treatment, and now I need to get back into it because I kind of put my life on hold once I started doing allopathic medicine um, to heal, and I thought, well, I'll get on and do all of this once I'm better, and um, and that's not how life works. Your highest self says there is a reason why this has happened, and you need to get on and just do it anyway. Because in doing it anyway, that is your work. That is what you're supposed to be doing. But what you're doing is you're thinking that, oh, I'll do my work afterwards. But that's not your work. Your work is to do it anyway and to demonstrate to do it anyway, to show others that you just work. Like, and I don't mean work as in like, oh, it's such a tough grind. I mean, you move through it with ease and grace, because if you intend for it to be like that, it makes it so much more smooth. And, yes, I've got some situations in my physical body that give me some interest, but how I consider it or how I look at it makes all the difference, and is how I alchemize it. So it's not that I push it away and say, I'm not going to look at you, shoulder that is so painful. I'm not going to look at you. What I do is I go, I'm aware that there's some interest there, but I'm going to do what I can to assist you so that you can feel better, more aligned. And I'm going to do what I have to do to let this physical vessel feel more relaxed and be able to hold as much light as possible. And that's what I'm here to do. So I just want to encourage everyone to use their discernment with everything. I'm talking about this 3-day fast that I did, and believe me, it's a small fast in comparison to some of the fasts I've done. Eating grapes is really very easy, and it's a very astringent food, so it's really good to assist the digestive system to flush out stuff that's been hanging on in there, especially if you're a meat eater. Goodness me, you really need to get on the grapes. But I'm a vegan, and I've been a vegan for a long time. So grapes are really good for flushing out mucus and for clearing out toxic overload, and just really good for cleansing your mind, for assisting your endocrine system, just really good for everything, really. I cannot tell you enough. However, use your discernment, know your body. If you're not somebody that knows your body, I would really recommend you go to an integrative doctor. And I say integrative because if you go to a regular doctor and ask about diet, they will tell you what the NHS has been telling, and this is in the UK, they will tell you that kind of stuff that is like, oh, you need to have some meat and some vegetables and some milk. I mean, some of the diets that I have been told over the years by medical professionals is absolutely shocking. Shocking. And I know medical professionals, and they don't necessarily eat well. I mean, no judgment, but you look at medical professionals and you tell me, do they nourish and care for themselves? They don't. They're so stressed out and overworked that they do the grab and go like so many other people. And they don't have time because they don't make time. And because humans have been led to believe that you need to have 3 solid meals a day, which you do not. That is too much for a lot of systems. Just as much as, like, feeding a dog raw food. A dog does not necessarily need as much bone content as some veterinarians suggest. It's all down to the individual. So you do need to use your discernment, know your own body, know what you need, know what you need in order to feel at your best, and stop limiting yourself with oh, but you're supposed to have this and you're supposed to have that and you need to have, where are you going to get your protein, and all of this stuff that is just so outdated, and it's so limiting, and it's boring when people go on like this, because they are just keeping themselves apart from empowering themselves to feel better. And when you feel better, you can do better, and then you can hear better your inner voice. You can get that connection at a deeper level. You can really connect. And again, like everything, you really, when you're connecting with your multidimensional selves, you really want to be at a holding a lot more light in your body, grounded, holding a lot more light in your body, because you want that clarity. You want that clarity in your physical vessel, and you want that nice heart connection, open heart, expanded heart, clear heart, open channel to hear what is going on, and what is truth to your resonance, and what is slightly taking you off course. Because you have to use your discernment in all areas, not just on the earth plane, but in the etheric plane. You have to be discerning. So just be aware that it's really a good idea to take care of your body. Look after your beautiful physical bodies, because they hold you here on the earth plane and give you the opportunity to live lives. And if you've ever had a diagnosis like me, you'll know just how precious life is, and you want to wake people up to realize how important it is to take care of your bodies before it's too late, or until if you get a situation where you then have to spend years of healing. It's do it, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves. Don't leave it until it's too late. And I say all this, and you know what, I have no idea if it makes a difference or not, saying all of this, because some people have to take the path. We all have to do what we have to do. We all have to take our path. But we have free will while we're here. And so whatever we decided before we came in isn't the ultimate. It's not the ultimate. When you birthed into the earth plane, you came with free will. You can change your course of events. You can change everything. You can heal anything. You've just got to get your mind right. And cleanse your mind, clear your mind, be aware of where you're limiting yourself, be aware of where you fragmented yourself in earlier years, so that you can reclaim those fragments and integrate them back into your wholeness. You are amazing. We all are amazing. So I wish you all love and light and peace and joy on your paths. And I invite you to consider to fast and take care of your bodies in ways that you may not have done before. And if you already do this, then well done. Congratulations on looking after yourself in a way that supports your system. Peace and love.